Sunday's game against the Saints sparked a roller coaster of emotions for Viking fans.
But it was the last few seconds that left many in tears, others in shock, and of course some with an injury. Fox 9's Maury Glover joining us now. Maury, you could say that some fans cheered just a little bit too hard.
Yeah, I have to admit, I never get tired of looking at these now fans going wild at the end of Sunday night's game. It's supposed to be the agony of defeat, but the Vikings' victory brought one fan plenty of pain.
Unexpected, fantastic, didn't see it coming.
In his 49 years, Jim Kale has suffered his share of sports injuries. But his most recent happened during the Minneapolis Miracle, even though he was half a world away from U.S. Bank Stadium.
I knew because I've ruptured the left one 20 years ago, so I knew exactly the feeling and the sound.
Kale was in Thailand on a business trip and found a Mexican restaurant in downtown Bangkok where he could watch the Vikings playoff game at 4 in the morning their time with 3 other Vikings fans he didn't know. In case Keenum threw his Hail Mary to Stephon Diggs for a last-second touchdown to win the game, Kale says he jumped for joy and immediately knew something was wrong.
Touchdown, and then boom, out of the chair I came, just into a straight-up jump, into a high five to a guy, and I just felt the pop, and then the throbbing and the cold sweats kicked in.
It turns out Kale's emotional outburst tore his Achilles tendon, which landed him in a Bangkok hospital for 3 hours. After deciding not to have surgery there, it took him 36 hours to fly from Thailand to South Korea to Detroit and then home, where he'll have his tendon repaired by no ordinary orthopedic surgeon on Friday.
And I just asked, oh, is this a good doctor, one that's going to fit me in? And they said, yeah, he's one of the top in the world. He's actually a Vikings team doctor, and he was on the sidelines of the game, so I probably saw him. So one of the Viking team doctors will be seeing me.
Kale says it could take 3 to 4 months for his injury to fully heal. But he says he'll never forget the Vikings' victory that swept him off his feet.
A personal message to Case and Stephon that they owe me a Super Bowl victory for this, and then that'll make it all good. If they get me the Super Bowl victory, it will be worth it.
And guys, as you can see, Kale isn't the only one who heard himself celebrating the catch. We got emails from one fan who dislocated her knee while she was celebrating, and another who ruptured his Achilles tendon doing the exact same thing that Mr. Kale was doing.
Protect your Achilles tendon, folks, please.
I think it's just getting a little too old to kind of do spontaneous celebrations like that.
That's taking one for the team.
That's right. That certainly is.